Welcome to another episode of Full Metal Random. It's going to be a fun one, but it's also going to be a bit of a somber one too, because unfortunately a member of our community passed away this week, and Emma McAllister Dollface. So before we start, just going to give a moment of silence for her. So, but yeah. I never know how long to make those moments, but that
or someone get more noise.
it's all good, but yeah, we've got a few great competitors here with us. You can't see him, but he's here. He's having camera issues, but we're just going to go to him first with these questions. We've got Matt. Matt, how's it going?
Besides these cam issues on a new camera, it's doing pretty good.
And also here we've got Ryan Payne. Ryan, how's it going?
Pretty well right now. Just staying warm and cross my fingers that I remember X-Men as well as I used to. Let's just get into this.
And last but not least, we've got Ruben in his first time ever. Ruben, how's it going?
As good as it can go. X-Men's not really a strength of mine. I wanted to do this just because I wanted to get into the random matches, and I did not do as much studying as I should have. So we'll see how far my base knowledge gets me.
But how the match works is we're going to have 30 questions in the main round. Then after 30 questions, we're going to a 3-minute speed round. And everyone gets 3 repeats. That is all you need. No challenges. If there is any challenge, we'll do it off screen. Just so because it takes up ages in a live match. So yeah. The first question in X-Men movies: what is the full name of Angel? And we're looking at real name.
Which one are we talking about? There's multiple ones. I think I know which one you're talking about, but there's technically like 3 different characters that go by that name.
I mean, it's the same one that they've used in the X-Men movies, which is what we're talking about. So,
no, what I'm saying is that I think I know which one you're talking about. But go ahead.
No, I was going to actually say, there is a mix-up, but generally I know exactly who he's talking about.
I think I know which one you're talking about too, but I'm just saying there are.
Yeah, actually, yeah. But good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt, do you have an answer?
I think it's Anthony Stryker, but I don't remember. I know that's wrong.
Ruben.
So the one I think you're talking about is Warren Worthington III.
That is correct. And Warren.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Warren Worthington III.
So there's also Angel Salvador from First Class.
But she decides to call herself Angel because it's her first name and because of the mutation she has.
But does go by like that as her X-Men name. Sorry, but continue on. Sorry.
She's not really an X-Men. She was, but she joined later.
Yeah, I mean, I would have given you that anyway as well, but we can't.
Yeah, it's fine.
The next question is: what is the only year to have 2 movies in the X-Men universe released?
Only year.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Can I get
1.
Yeah, I heard a repeat.
Yeah, did you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. What is the only year to have 2 movies in the X-Men universe released? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt.
2009.
Ruben.
I'm hoping I'm not getting this mixed up. Is it Deadpool and Apocalypse 2016?
Ryan.
I have 2014 with Days of Future Past and the Wolverine.
Ruben is correct.
Oh,
the
nice.
Wolverine was 2012.
I thought it was
Nice.
2015. It doesn't matter.
I am
Oh.
double checking. I'm double checking.
I mean,
Nice.
that's fine.
Nice poll.
Fine.
Yeah, IMDb says it is saying 2013. So
Okay. It was just 2 months off. It was a year off. Okay, no worries.
yeah.
Nice poll.
But the next question is:
2016 was my
in Days of Future Past, why was Magneto imprisoned? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
He killed the president.
Ryan.
Yeah, killing President John F. Kennedy. I put killing in quotation marks.
And Ruben.
I put they thought he killed JFK, but he was actually trying to save him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
no,
I mean,
that's the whole story. Yeah, why he's in prison. Yeah, it's not until he's released he tells why.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't challenging. Like I think they all should count.
but what I was about to say.
No, I didn't mean that. I just that's what I wrote.
No, that's just me. That's it's a force of habit.
Yeah.
Actually, give me 1 sec because this marker's already dying. Let's squeeze this one.
Unfortunately, we don't have Alex Marzonia in the background able to dish out markers. But
Doing better than I thought so far.
right, I froze up a little bit there.
Alright.
Yeah, but the next question is: who played Toad in the original X-Men movies?
Fuck.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
I can't pull it.
Ruben.
Darth Maul himself, Ray Park.
And Ryan.
Ray Park.
I had Parker written down. I knew that wasn't right. Fuck.
The next question is:
Wait,
how many
did anybody else get
X-Men?
that? Sorry,
Well,
it like cut off for me.
Yes, you and Ryan were the only one that got it, Ruben.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
The next question is: how many X-Men movies did Anna Paquin appear in?
Wait, are we taking? Wait. Are we talking theatrically or period?
Just how many she appeared in.
I get where you're coming from. That.
Yeah, I would like to answer that.
You're not challenging. Don't worry.
Yeah, what I was about to say is I'd like to answer that question clearly, but I don't want to give it away either. So,
Okay, because I'm like, I've got one written down and I've got the other, so I'm like, I don't know which one to go with.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt.
3.
Ruben.
It's technically 4. She appears in Days of Future Past as well.
Ryan.
3, but she was removed from Days of Future Past and released on the real cut.
Ruben is correct. It's 4 because you see her as a brief cameo at the ending montage when Wolverine is going through.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah.
I forgot that. Fuck.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
Well, that honestly saved me. That's not the answer I was going for, but it works.
The next question is, what is the name of the character that tracks down Logan in the Wolverine to take him to Japan?
God, I completely forgot about that end scene.
A lot of people forgot about it in testing as well, so it's not just you.
Oh no, it's in the theatrical version. It's just so many people are so used to. Most of my friends are used to the road
It's
stuff.
not funny because you guys actually defending the whole Days of Future Past thing is actually what saved me.
Yeah.
If they counted it, I would have got it wrong too.
Oh,
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt,
No, pass.
Ryan,
Yukio.
Ruben,
Yukio. Sorry, I was just adding score.
but the next question is, what was the name of the PG-13 version of Deadpool 2, which had new scenes featuring Fred Savage, which was theatrically released for cancer charities?
Ooh. I'm between two different.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh
Matt,
Once Upon a Deadpool.
my god!
Ruben,
I almost wrote Once Upon a Time, Once Upon a Deadpool.
Ryan,
Once Upon a Deadpool.
Damn it! I hate this fucking camera. is
I'm
not
just
working.
gonna trust you with the score, Malcolm. I can't keep up. I'm already fucking up.
yeah,
Webcam, Matt. I've had issues with that in the past as well. That's why I always have it.
but the next question is, what is the name of the shape-shifting aliens in X-Men Dark Phoenix?
Oh my god.
Everyone's favorite movie in the franchise.
AKA one I cared the least about.
The one I've only seen once.
This movie pretty much told me Simon Kinberg should stay away from the Phoenix Saga.
But now that Disney owns Fox, hopefully we get a better build up to it. Because it's not so much the movie itself; it's the more the way they build up to it. It didn't really work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt,
That would be the ass raping aliens. I don't know. I don't care.
Ruben,
Jabari, and I put a little. I'm not gonna say the character's name in case that question comes later, but I threw that one specific. character.
Ryan,
I just wrote the Bolex. I just went with Mass Effect answers.
the next question is,
I got that right.
yeah, Ruben got it. In X2, which two members of the X-Men did Lady Deathstrike kidnap?
Can you repeat that question, Malcolm?
I can. In X2, which two members of the X-Men did Lady Deathstrike kidnap? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Oh, let's go. Cyclops and Rogue. I forgot.
You're
Ruben
close. It's Cyclops and Professor Xavier.
and Ryan.
Shit.
Yeah, Cyclops, Professor Xavier.
Having the sick, having my sick kid all week. Yeah.
The next question is, what classic Western does Professor X and Laura watch in Logan?
Can you say that first part again? Sorry, like broke up.
Yep. What classic Western does Professor X and Laura watch in Logan?
Classic what? Sorry, say that word again. I'm not
Classic,
hearing.
classic Western.
Western. Okay. I think I might miss one, guys.
I know I am.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
I have not a clue.
Ruben.
So this is one of the movies I haven't watched. I just watched a recap on it. I've seen it, but just not recently. I just put True Grit. Guess.
Ryan.
Shane.
Shane is correct. The next question is, what X-Men movie would you hear the quote, "Do you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch."
We don't need to put X-Men, do we?
No, I think everyone's going to know it's an X-Men movie. At least I'd like to think so.
I don't care. Past experience and the slowdown have taught me I'm not leaving anything to chance.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
X3, X-Men United.
No, Ruben.
Oh,
It's the third one's X-Men 3, The Last Stand. I'm so sorry. And I gave
Fuck!
it
Ryan.
I should have said what I said.
Stand, yeah.
I just realized there's only 2 films he appears in, and I literally just gave away the answer, kind of.
Fuck!
It was
Fuck,
X-Men.
that
X-Men 2 was known as X-Men United.
Shit!
But the next question is, who was the first mutant that Apocalypse recruited in X-Men Apocalypse?
Full name?
Full name, alternative name, mutant name. But doesn't. I'll accept
Alright,
either
it's
or.
fine, I get you. Just you'll accept whatever name specifically for this.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I have trouble pronouncing her name, period.
Same
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna circle the answer I want you to look at, but I showed off a little bit.
I have both down, just spelling will be the issue, but let's keep going.
I don't discriminate against spelling, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt.
That would be Storm.
Ryan.
Yeah, Storm or Aurora Monroe. Yeah.
And Ryan. Ruben.
It's Aurora Monroe Storm.
I feel like
Circle Storm, just to be clarified.
I should know her name. She says her full name every time in the cartoon. I am Aurora Monroe.
But the next question is, aside from Wade Wilson and William Stryker, name 3 of the other 6 members in Team X in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I'll just name as many as I can think of.
I'll give it a little bit extra time because there's 3 names you need to think of.
Okay, can you use their mutant names, or do you have to use their?
Once again, I'll accept either or. On a lot of these, like when it comes to, I'm going to accept either or because some people remember the mutant names more, some people remember the real names as well. So,
Thank God.
but 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
That would be Wolverine. Oh Jesus, Sabretooth and Blob.
He said no, Wolverine.
No,
I said aside
no.
Wait,
from. I mean, I realized what I did. But Ruben.
he said aside from Wade Wilson and Stryker.
I said
Yeah,
Wolverine as well. Did I miss that?
no.
Well, I mean,
That's fine. That's fine. I got you.
Wait,
But
guys, hold
Ruben.
on. Let Malcolm talk.
But Ruben,
I listed all of them: Agent Zero, John Wraith, Fred Dukes, Victor Creed, and Chris Bradley.
show off. Ryan.
Well, yeah, Agent Zero, Chris Bradley, Bolts, Fred Dukes, Blob, James Howlett, which is Wolverine, John Wraith, and Victor Creed Sabretooth.
That is all correct. Everyone gets a point there. You probably heard me say Wolverine when I said the movie title because
Yeah,
as I said, I realized what I did, and
Sorry, I know that's the cheap way out, but
Oh, it's okay.
no,
I mean-
you're fine, man.
I mean to be
That's
fair,
all me. I understand.
if you don't remember Wolverine from that team, then that's something strange. But the next question,
This chat.
but the next question is, who plays Negasonic Teenage Warhead in Deadpool?
oh my god! We
I
just
hope I
watched
spelled this right.
Oh my god, we just watched that today.
I don't even know if that's the way to spell the name.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm spelling it right. So hopefully I'm close enough.
But
The more now, Deadpool's the one thing I didn't focus on for this match.
I'm sorry, Deadpool's probably the first ones I went to just because I love the Deadpool films.
but 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt,
Sinead. I can't I can't pull her name.
Ruben,
It's Brianna Hildebrand.
Ryan.
Yeah, Brienne Hildebrand. Sorry.
That is correct. Right. The next question is, what is the name of the teleporting mutant in X-Men First Class? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt,
Azazel.
Ruben,
Azazel.
and Ryan.
Zazel.
That is correct.
I am so glad I don't have to be spelling these.
Once again, spelling doesn't really matter, but the amount of times in testing we had people jump the gun and put Nightcrawler without actually listening to the whole question.
I started to.
But
We didn't have of course. Okay, sorry.
the next question is, in X-Men, Magneto turns Senator Kelly into a mutant by giving him what kind of powers? I will accept. I mean, they don't specifically say the powers in there. I'll accept some kind of general term as long as it's kind of close. This is one I did ask Robert Parker for help with, and he gave so he helped me. Yeah, so
I don't. Can we just explain exactly
Well,
what he does? Because they don't really say what the power. There's no like description of exactly what the power is. It's just like what happens.
yeah. I mean, like any kind of general explanation. Like it's one of those ones. As long as it's somewhat close-ish.
Okay.
But yeah, but that's the one that that I did put. I mean, and I mean, this is why I read it by Robert just to see if it's if it's a fair question, and two, what he would kind of give for the answer, and which is why it's still here. Because I mean, if you said it's not a fair question, I would have left it out. So
yeah, I'm thinking of that scene where they're breaking down his.
They don't.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt,
his body contorts around things and then he melts.
Ruben.
So I said his body absorbs his surrounding and reacts to situations. So like he goes through the prison, he can push himself through. He gets to the water, he absorbs the water, becomes like liquid.
Ryan.
I was gonna say his cells have like elasticity because he's able to not only squeeze through the bar going 32 times to grab him, his hand kind of stretches out, and he does appear like a blob because like I said, his body's kind of like almost like a sponge and sort of like elasticity.
Everyone gets a point. And Ryan was the one that got the exact wording I had as in the answer. So
Elasticity?
Elasticity is the word that I had. So
Okay. Yeah.
That's a good question. That's a hard question.
It's not really hard. It's just like a hard question to ask, if that makes sense, because it's not really.
Well, for these, I like to sort of mix it up and put some tricky ones in there.
Question. I mean, what do you expect?
The next question is: who scored Dark Phoenix?
Oh, give me a break. Really should back at Dark Phoenix.
I knew I would have got that reaction from one person. So, but 5, 4.
Malcolm, can you repeat the question?
I can. Who scored Dark Phoenix?
It's like there's no memorable score in this movie. That's why I can't think of anything.
But
I mean, other than the opening, nothing else.
Yeah, 5,
Wait,
4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Hans Zimmer.
Ruben.
Hans Zimmer.
Ryan.
I went with the guy who's been with them, John Ottman.
It was actually Hans Zimmer.
Oh my god!
I mean, he needs money to live, people. I mean, the next question is
him being attached to that project. Oh my god!
The next question is: what location does Nightcrawler infiltrate at the beginning of X2?
One of the greatest scenes in comic book history.
Bonus points for whoever writes the phrase on it. On you know what?
But
hey, he said infiltrate. He's not asking what's on the
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
The White House.
Ruben.
Mutant Freedom Now, the White House.
And Ryan.
I was specific. I said the Oval Office that's inside the White House.
I mean, he still had the White House written down.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
We still got into the White House, so yeah, I'll accept that. Like I said, I was specific.
But the next question is: what did Vanessa give Raid at the beginning of Deadpool 2 as an anniversary gift?
Can you repeat that?
I know what it is. I just don't know specifically what it's called, and I think I'm gonna get it mixed up.
Sorry, repeat that.
I can repeat it. What did Vanessa give Raid at the beginning of Deadpool 2 as an anniversary gift?
Okay, I put in parentheses what it is in case that helps.
Yeah. But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
A skee ball token.
Ruben.
So I put IOD, but I don't know if that's what's correct lettering, so I put birth control device.
Ryan.
Yeah, I was like birth control pills.
Oh,
it was Skable token.
No, you said Deadpool 2, right?
No, she does give him a skee ball token.
Yeah, but she gives him for their anniversary. She gives him her birth control device.
She gives him 2 gifts.
So both of those. No. He gives her the skee ball token. Actually, that's his.
Yeah, he's right.
So actually,
That's
let me
right.
change that. He gives her that gift, the token, and then she gives him the birth control device thingy.
I mean-
that she's like, hey, I can get pregnant now. I want to have a kid. That's her gift.
Yeah. We will sort that out after this. Once we go off, but yeah.
I'm 100% sure though, because I know that's his gift.
I mean, yeah. I see where you're coming from. As I said, I will sort it out afterwards because if we spend a lot of time discussing it now.
No, he's right. He's right. No, I agree. He's right.
Sure that's his gift for her. Her gift for him is actually the birth control device because she opens it up and shows him.
Okay. I'll give you guys the point.
Now, just to clarify, who's getting the point?
Ryan and Ruben are getting the point.
Sorry, Matt.
Okay.
It's all. But anyway,
Let's keep going.
the next question is: when Wolverine and Storm go to investigate Alkali Lake in X-Men: The Last Stand, what do they find in addition to Jean Grey?
I'm going to
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt,
Cyclops' visor.
Ruben,
It's actually his sunglasses, not the visor.
Ryan.
Yeah, his ruby quartz sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, sunglasses is correct.
Yeah. Fuck.
And if you wanted to be even more smart, they also find floating rocks. But
Which is
but yeah, the next question is: after Laura flips the convenience store clerk over in Logan, what item does Logan ask the clerk if they sell before they leave the store?
I'm sorry, say that first part again.
Yep. After Laura attacks the convenience store clerk over in Logan, what item does Logan ask the clerk if they sell before they leave the store?
Fuck.
It's not that kind of store, Ruben.
it's appropriate.
Like I said, Logan's one of the movies I didn't rewatch before this match, so I'm about to miss another one.
But
Hey, I
5,
didn't count Deadpool, so
about 5, 4,
and I didn't count Dark Knight.
3, 2, and 1. Matt,
I don't remember. No
Ruben,
This is probably a different movie. I think I'm thinking of Cellular, but I put a charger.
Ryan.
Yeah, a cell phone charger.
Is that it?
It's cell phone charger.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought I was thinking of Cellular when he like goes like robs for like a.
charger.
But the next question is, who says this quote in X-Men Origins Wolverine? 2 years I rotted in that hellhole. I ain't ever going back.
Oh, god, that took me a sec. Do you?
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Isn't it Pyro?
Ruben.
Remy LeBeau's Gambit.
And Ryan.
Yeah, Remy LeBeau, Gambit.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch. I should have asked for the repeat.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I was going to use it, but then I thought of it last second.
The movie was better. Pyro was in it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I cut off the first half of that question, and I should have asked for the repeat.
And for the technical repeat, yeah.
Yeah. But the next question is, In X-Men Apocalypse, who was Angel's opponent in the cage match before he fights Nightcrawler?
Oh. Just heard the last part.
Shit.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I didn't like it, so
Ruben.
It's Blob. Fred Dukes.
And Ryan.
Yeah, Blob. Wait. There we go.
The next question is, in X-Men First Class, what name did Sebastian Shaw go by before he took up that name?
Oh. I was trying to get.
So he goes by plenty of names, but you're talking about the very specific name at the beginning, right?
The one where
Yeah, at the beginning. Right at the beginning.
And then he goes by different names in one scene. But I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But
come
5,
on.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Ryan.
I didn't get it. I mean, I was thinking Dr. Henrik Geiger, but that I don't think
Ruben.
Henrik is a character that Magneto goes by later, but Klaus Wunderbar.
That is
Oh,
correct.
Son of a bitch!
The next question is,
okay.
what song is Deadpool listening to at the beginning of the freeway fight scene?
Oh,
Of the what fight scene? Sorry.
At the beginning of the freeway fight scene. And we've temporarily lost Matt.
Oh, son of a.
you mean like when he's on the when he's on the street before it starts, right?
Yep.
What three-way fight scene are we talking about?
Freeway shootout. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sorry, I'm still trying to get this fucking thing fixed.
So, sorry, Ryan, what'd you say?
Well, Matt is going to repeat the question because
Yeah.
Matt had dropped out.
Yeah. No, I'm going to. I froze up a little bit just at that exact moment too. But what song is Deadpool listening to at the beginning of the freeway fight scene? This is the-
Freeway. Oh, Freeway. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the rap.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
This is so wrong.
Was that a repeat or just you putting your hand up, Ryan?
No, I wasn't repeating. Sorry.
It's all right. I saw you put your hand up. So I didn't know if you were repeating. But
No,
Matt, what do you have?
Oh, sorry, Shoop. Boys. Okay. what the hell?
Ruben.
I just remember him like doing like that smack like movement, so I went with smack that.
Ryan.
Yeah, shoot by Salt and Pepper.
Dang.
That is correct.
Good job, guys.
I mean,
Yeah, he's like, I want to think a motherfucker butt like that.
yeah.
I
I
remember.
mean,
just
I
don't
will give
remember.
I will give the point to Matt. Like, I know the song's not technically called Shoop Shoop, but I mean he's really behind at this point. So,
Yeah, that's who it was by. Yeah.
yeah.
How-
Oh,
how-
I mean, I would have.
ask that real quick.
Was that so?
How much am I up by? Like, what's the score?
We're not.
Um,
We got a couple questions. Oh,
yeah.
sorry. go ahead.
I will do a score count before we go into the speed round.
Okay, got it.
But the next question is a bit of a softball. Who directed the Wolverine and Logan?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god.
5,
I just wrote down the composer.
3, 2.
The
Can
same.
you repeat that, Malcolm?
Just in time then. That was your last repeat too.
Okay.
Who directed The Wolverine and Logan? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
James Mangold.
Ruben.
Yeah, I literally started writing the composer Marco Beltrami, but it's James Mangold.
And Ryan.
Yeah, James Mangold.
The next question is, what city does Professor X, Magneto, and Wolverine go to prevent Mystique from killing Bolivar Trask in Days of Future Past?
You said what city?
What city?
Okay.
That's really weird. Now you guys have gone dark.
Wait, really?
Yeah, all I'm seeing is green screens for you guys.
I
Now,
mean,
we are talking about the first time, right?
Once again, there's something I can say about this, but it's going to give away the answer. But
No, it's fine. Then don't.
Yeah.
If it's wrong.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Washington, D.C.
Ruben.
So technically, Magneto didn't go with Wolverine and Xavier to DC. They went to Paris together.
Ryan.
Yeah, I was thinking of they were trying to stop Mystique from killing Trask in Paris because that's when Xavier said he was captured.
But that's why I added Magneto to that question, because this is the second time Magneto wasn't with them the first time. So
He was there, but like they didn't go together. Yeah, I just thought of it at the last second too.
yeah, so Matt gets the point on this.
Wait, what?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you just say
No, me and Ryan gets a point.
Hold on, stop. Let's just hear the question first, please.
Well, the question was, what city does Professor X, Magneto, and Wolverine go to prevent Mystique from killing Bolivar Trask in Days of Future Past?
Yeah, it's
It
Paris.
was only Professor X.
There's two.
Was only,
She attempts to. Here it is.
They don't go together in DC. DC, Magneto goes by himself. They're not preventing Mystique from killing both. They don't go together in DC. They go different times. Because they split up after Paris.
No,
The
look,
time they actually go together to stop her is in Paris.
Trask was meeting with some Vietnamese and Russian generals in a secret meeting in Paris to get funding for his Sentinels. Mystique disguised herself as one of the Vietnamese generals, and it's all taken and shot in Paris. Before Mystique kills Trask, Magneto, Wolverine, and Charles walk in together to stop her.
The answer should be Paris. DC, they don't go together. They go at different times.
Because in DC, it's Beast, Wolverine, and Xavier.
Mm-hmm. And Magneto's there, but they didn't go together specifically in that one.
If this is being too confusing, you can just scrap the question and give us a new one.
I mean, it's.
I'm just going to give you all the point and make it easier that way.
I mean, you can give it a match too. That's fine because technically, they're both kind of right in a way.
Like my argument there is only Professor X and Wolverine went to Paris. Magneto didn't really go with them, but
He did
anyway.
We'll talk about this after the match. We'll talk about this after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, but they did go together in Paris.
This is live, and we're taking a lot of time.
Yeah.
Which is why I said at the start, no challenges will call the challenges after the match.
That's fine.
But the next
we'll talk about it later.
question is, how does Mystique disguised as Iceman convince Rogue to leave the school in the first X-Men movie?
You faded out a little bit. Can I just get a quick repeat?
In the first X-Men, how does Mystique disguised as Iceman convince Rogue to leave the school?
I literally wrote a speech.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
After she drained the powers of Wolverine, Mystique told her that everybody was pissed at her.
Ruben.
I said by saying Xavier is angry at her for almost killing Logan and scaring the other kids.
Ryan.
Yeah, I have also the students are afraid of her and Professor is mad at her. Mad with her, yeah.
Yep. Everyone gets the point.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out, so my answers might be kind of vague.
Don't worry about it.
I'm
going into full detail here, Matt. So.
it's
I wasn't challenging your answer. I was fine with your answer. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, no. I'm just apologizing because this is frustrating as hell. I literally just bought this morning.
The next question is, what is Stan Lee doing in his cameo in Deadpool?
Greatest cameo ever.
And I'd be amiss if I didn't include a Stan Lee cameo question in this match. So, 5, 4,
I won't get the quote, but
3,
marker.
2, and 1. Matt.
He is the announcer at the strip club welcoming Chastity to the stage.
Ryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chastity. Yeah, DJ at a strip club.
And Ruben.
Yep, I said strip club DJ / announcer.
Or as I like to call it, irony.
The next question is, Jean Grey is in what kind of accident that kills her mother in Dark Phoenix?
I am glad I studied Dark Phoenix. How many questions have popped up?
I mean, I tried to give some love to all the different movies in the franchise. So.
No picking and choosing. I get that. It's just God. I just was hoping to be less.
Hey, it was only 3 questions.
It's the last one of the franchise. You got to be prepared for Dark Phoenix.
But
that's okay.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Was it in a car accident?
Ryan.
Yeah, I wrote down a car crash.
Ruben.
Car accident.
It was. Everyone gets the point. And as some people pointed out to me in testing, if anyone does get it wrong, you literally saw it in the trailers. So
It'd be very. Oh, sorry. Let's keep going.
But that brings us to the end of the main round. So we've got Ruben in the lead with 29 points.
Whew, good round.
Wait, no, it's 28 because you missed 2.
I missed 2. It was both of the. Oh, there was one Logan question, and what was the other one?
I think you missed 2 Logan questions.
Probably.
Oh, wait, no. Anyway, Ryan is second place with 25, and then we've got Matt on 14. So, now we go into the speed round, in which I put 3 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
And we'll get through as many of the remaining questions I have. So the first question for the speed round is, what Chinese New Year animal does Vanessa say it is in Deadpool during the sex montage?
I'm sorry, you were cutting out a little bit. Can I get a quick repeat, please?
Yep. During Deadpool, during the sex montage in Deadpool, what Chinese New Year animal does Vanessa say it is in it?
Okay.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Monkey, I don't know.
Ruben.
Year of the Dog, aka Doggy Style.
Ryan.
Yeah,
That's
you're the dog.
right. That's right.
All right, next question is: at the end of X2, what does the X-Men give the president?
They
What
give,
does he what? What do they what?
What do
Sorry.
the X-Men give the president at the end of X2? There's a couple of different answers I will accept in this. So. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Matt,
I don't remember. I think it's a knife, but I don't remember. That was that was at the beginning.
Ryan,
I just
Shit.
kept it simple. I went with Stryker's classified documents.
Ruben,
I didn't keep it simple. I said files proving Stryker was behind everything, including the assassination of the president.
Which was
Yep.
involved in the documents.
it's still
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. The next question: who directed X-Men Origins Wolverine? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt,
Gavin Hood.
Ruben,
Gavin Hood.
and Ryan.
Gavin Hood.
And the next question is: what was the first X-Men movie to be nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay?
Fuck.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt,
I'm gonna take a guess. X2.
Ruben,
I guessed the exact same thing. X2.
Ryan.
Logan.
Logan is correct.
Fuck, I almost said that.
Okay, I almost put Days of Future Past, but that's not right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But the final question is, because we've run out of time, what two actors played Angel, aka Ron Rivington III, in the franchise?
Fuck. Mhm.
And 5.
Repeat the question.
What two actors played Angel in the franchise? And
Oh, I hope this is right.
5, 4.
Repeat the question. I just want to make sure.
What two actors played Angel in the franchise?
God, I hope this is right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Matt.
Wasn't it Ben Hardy and Ben Foster?
Ruben.
Ben Foster, Ben Hardy.
And Ryan.
Thank God.
Yeah, Ben Foster and Ben Hardy.
And everyone gets the point.
Thank God. I was so unsure if from Apocalypse, if his first name was actually Ben. It was a guess.
Yep.
All right. Rich, it's interesting because that missed one in the speed round. It means that we do have a tie in
How?
victory.
I was up by 3.
Yeah.
That would only give him a point, make me lose a point. So there was only 2-point difference there.
Yeah. Unless, like, I mean, we were doing a lot of talking, challenging. I mean, I'm not going to say, I'm not questioning, but if you need to go back on some of the questions, Malcolm, and retally your score, that's okay.
I mean, I'll leave it. I'll leave it there. What I'll do is I may have gave an extra point somewhere. I don't know.
It's just, if I just want you to
yeah.
like decisions, so
It's all right. No, what had happened was in the bit of paper that I was using, it's got a really blue thing, and I just happened to use a blue marker. So, I there was one hidden in the blue, but it still ended up a 1-point game though. But which means annual winner by 1 point on 31 points. We've got Ruben. Ryan was second place with 30. And Matt was on 13 points. I'll go to Matt. Matt, how do you feel about the match?
Well, I wish I had had more time to study because I thought I wasn't going to compete, and then you moved it back. So I wish I had had some more time to compete, but it is what it is. And I again apologize for the camera. I don't know what the hell's going on. But, it's always fun to just take a shot in the dark.
And Ryan, you just came out second there, but how do you feel about the match?
Well, clearly it shows I have, of course, not trusting my gut is an ongoing battle. It's not discrediting Ruben that Ruben knows his X-Men movies. My main faults was just not considering Dark Phoenix and Deadpool, so that definitely harmed me. I was expecting more questions. Like, I was expecting some trick and deep cut questions from the first 3 and from mainly the X-Men timeline, honestly. Like, I was comparing the X-Men movies and then, of course, the Wolverine movies, and then maybe a few odd questions from Deadpool and Dark Phoenix. But the fact that they were a factor in this kind of shows that I just need to change my studying habits. When it comes to these random matches, I can't leave anything to chance. I have to always consider, just because this movie is terrible does not mean it's not going to be included. I learned that the hard way from my Arkham series random match with Tim and Robert. Some of the games or details I didn't consider bit me in the ass. Even though I still won barely, it was still kind of proof that no stone can be left unturned. I mean, Ruben did a great job. He came to play, and I was expecting nothing less. I mean, when I go into these matches, my opponents know either more than me or they're letting me on to think they don't know more than me.
Yep. But I know you're down for a few other random matches next year, but is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for?
I mean, right now, I've thrown out some of the challenges I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do a Full Metal Lucifer match. With the Good Place ending, I want to do a Full Metal random match on the Good Place TV show. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, I kind of want to do a Full Metal match on Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Just so we really test ourselves.
But yeah, Ruben, how do you feel about your victory today?
Yeah, so one, when I play these random matches, I need to learn to stop talking a lot because Brian, if you want to hear the last another question, just the kind of after this is done filming, just to see if I would have got it right, because I think that might have changed things, because I know I kind of delayed a little bit, not on purpose, but I did. So we'll do that later, just for fun. But overall, I came to this match thinking I was going to lose. Like, I did not study as much as I should have. I did not have time to rewatch the Wolverine. I did not have time to rewatch Logan. Luckily, I don't remember there being that many the Wolverine questions. I'm trying to think there were any, and I can't think except for the Yuki one, which she's a big character in that film. Luckily, but I misjudged the questions. I thought since it was an Expedition match, I thought these questions were going to be hardcore. Like I learned that Magneto's number on his tattoo, like the tattoo prison number, is like 214872. So I'm thinking like the questions are going to be that deep cut. So I trained myself for some really deep cuts, and then when some of these questions came out, I was surprised by how well I was able to handle it. So I'm glad the questions were easier than I thought they were going to be, because it made me look better than what it was. But if you asked me more questions on Logan, more questions on the Wolverine, I probably would have been stumped. So
yeah. But yeah, is there any other random matches you want to further challenge for?
So I am competing in a Wizarding World match already against the Parker, as well as Thomas Scully and Ishan soon. So that will be happening very soon. So I don't want to do another Wizarding World. I have to prepare myself for that. I would love to do a Middle Earth one. Middle Earth and Wizarding World are kind of like my needs. Like those are the two things that I'm like really, really well in. Obviously, Harry Potter. So those are kind of the ones I would like to see, but I think they've both been done before. So as far as everything else goes, this one, I didn't consider X-Men a strength. I signed up for it because I wanted to just compete, and I did pretty well at it, luckily. So yeah, I guess I'll be down for anything geek related, to be honest.
Yeah. Yep, Ruben was just trying to make the other players throw them off the game by saying he didn't really exert his strength. But yeah, that brings us to the end of another random match. So from me, from Ryan, from Ruben, and from Matt, I bid you all adieu. And yeah, and stay random, everybody.